Hey everyone, how's it going? Let me just wait a minute if I can see Slappy Cat Coin. Sorry, Slappy Father. Let me just look for Slappy Father. I can't seem to find him. I don't know if he has joined. Just wait a few minutes. Welcome, sir. Can't hear now. I can't hear anything. Not hosting. Wait. Guys, can you hear me? Just a quick check. If someone in the group lounge can tell me if you can hear me. We can. Okay, perfect, guys. Great to know. Today, maybe you're listening to some, wind, because now I'm sitting at the balcony of the house. Just 1 second, I'm going to turn on my camera. Today, I'm sitting in the balcony of the house, so that's why maybe you can hear some kind of, how to say, wind or anything. And also, my eyes are like this because I'm getting, a lot of sun. So it's not that I am sleepy, it's just that I'm receiving a lot of sun in my face, so I have to be like this, to actually see the screen from balcony. Yeah, thank you much. Let's go. Let me just find Slappy. Slappy, where are you? Slappy Cat Father, there you are, man. Glad to have you back, man. You're officially unmuted. How's it going, my brother?
Hey man, good to see you again. Nice balcony, by the way. It's a little
No,
just that's it.
thank you, man. Actually, this is not my balcony. I'm in Spain for vacation, if you want to call it like vacation. Actually, it's more like just traveling. And I'm at the beach right now. I'm being staying at the beach. So this is like an Airbnb that I rented out, and it's pretty nice. And has this little balcony that's actually pretty great. But like I said, I have to keep my eyes like this all the time because of all the sun that it's coming in. But inside my house, I normally house the AMA. But right now, I have a 6-month-old kid that I was planning him on being asleep by now. He's actually not asleep at all. So I said, hey, you know what? I told my wife, I'm going to be to the balcony, man. I mean, it's a different experience. I normally have the AMAs with a nice setup or anything and stuff, but that's great. But man, I'm so excited to have you over. To be honest, Slappy Cat Father, you know how much I like doing the AMAs with you since we had our first AMA. You remember? I think it was like a month ago. It was just awesome. We had like very fun time. We discussed a lot, and then after the AMA, man, you started rocking out. Like you came in here, you dropped the bomb, and then you just went to the moon. Yeah, you basically did that, man. Like you came in here and said, hey, I'm that time was Pitch Cat Coin. So hey, I'm Pitch Cat Father. I'm doing this project, and that's it. And then in the next couple of days, you were like literally hopped on a rocket that was going directly to the moon. So that was awesome, man. That was awesome. And now you basically, of course, you did it again, man. You did it again, and that's something that I'm actually really really proud of you, to be honest, because since the first time we talked and now, there's been a lot of development, man, on everything that you're doing. But let's officially start the AMA. Sorry for this chit chat, guys. Today's Sunday, so we're having like a more fun and relaxed AMA. But let's officially start. We have 90 participants on a Sunday, and I know that most of you that I'm seeing the attendance list, and most of you are coming directly from Slappy Cat Father's TG. Man, we have a lot of attendance that you drove into the group today, so that's actually pretty nice to see, because 95 participants on a Sunday is not something really that happens often. But guys, let's start the AMA. I'm Driveit. Welcome to Driveit Lounge. Here we discuss everything related to crypto, whether it's investment in Ethereum, in Binance Smart Chain, or any chain at all. If it's printing, it should be mentioned here. And since, like I said, that we of course know that Slappy has been printing out pretty nice since the fair launch. So actually, I'm glad to have today Slappy Cat Father with me over here to discuss more about the project. I know that some of you already know him. I know that some of you already don't know him, and a lot of people don't know me. That's why I'm introducing myself. But Slappy Cat Father, how's it going, man?
It's doing amazing actually. Like I'm not sleeping almost 5 days, and but it's worth it. It's worth it for my community also. Everything doing great, and I met a lot of good people in my community also. We are doing great, and we are started like 5.6K again, and we hit to 110K in one day, and we are still, and we have a lot of holder if I have to compare with the last project, and everything doing great, man. Really, like everything is worth it right now, and like you know me, we are laughing a lot. Thank God,
Yeah, man. It is
thank
going
God we have
actually
the most
really
fun
well, man.
community in here. Yeah,
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 yeah. To be honest, actually go.
even if nothing's happening, like as you can see, we have 104 participants in here in the Sunday,
Yeah,
and I know myself, I
great
don't do that on
attendance.
Sundays actually. And I'm going out at the Sundays. I'm not looking even the price. What am I holding? What am I doing? I'm not doing that. Crypto people not doing that. I know that. But as you can see, we have one of the most incredible community in the crypto right now, and this is day 5. That's why I am the happiest guy in the crypto right now.
Man, that's beautiful to hear, and that's really important that you are happy, man. Because if you're happy, if you're having a good time, and you get like all this energy around you, you're going to keep on pushing and pushing, and that's really important for everyone, for your or your entire community to know that you're over there like pushing, and of course like being happy with this, because there's a lot of devs that are actually pretty stressed out, that they have a lot of things going on, and they eventually said, "Hey, man, this is too stressful for me." That's it. But you telling that you're happy, it's really important. But let's start with some questions. Since this is an AMA, let's start with some questions. And the first question that I want to ask you, that is something very traditional over here for the ones that don't know you, because like I said, a lot of people know you, but a lot of people don't know you. So I want to ask you, who are you? And we would like to know more about you, man. We would like to know more about, of course, what's your role in Slappy project, if you had previous projects, and also the motivation behind Slappy. Well, what's the motivation behind this project?
The motivation is always the community, and as I mentioned that before, my main goal is always making fun in crypto and help and donate. This is my first target, and we are seeing a lot of sad things in the world. But also, this place is all helping a lot. This place is all the crypto place is also helping a lot of people. Actually, they might not aware that, but they are thinking like up and down the crypto, but it's not that. It's like about 5 days ago, I was knowing no one. And if you will go to 2 months earlier, we just met you, and we didn't know each
Yeah.
other actually. Yeah, and even if nothing's happening, I'm coming your DM and typing something for about one day, and that was my main target actually. So that part is making me happy. So I'm meeting new people. We are talking about our problems. We are talking about what we can do. We are talking about what can we do in the future about the humanity, about animals, about shelters, about worst things, bad things. We can talk about everything. So that's why if even if I'm not sleeping one day and I'm talking about these things, and even if the smallest idea like the helping someone, that's bringing us to here. So who am I? This is what I am. I'm just the guy that love to help people, love to help the animals, like, and doing better, do something better for life. And this is what my main target, and I'm pushing it all the time actually, and I'm just doing something for that. That's the whole reason I am here right now.
That's a beautiful speech, man. And I trust that you're being 100% honest on that. And why I can say that I'm trusting you, it's because you said mostly it's the same the first time I met you. The first time I met you, I noticed your energy, I noticed your positivity, I noticed your hard work. And then you went out and did the project and did like 20x and delivered huge results, and then you do it again, and then you still deliver like 16K in Slappy, so, or 18. I don't remember exactly how much, but I can tell you that you're a guy that actually says that means that, and actually goes and do that, because there's a lot of people that come and say, hey, I'm going to be hardworking, I'm going to start doing a lot of things, and then they basically do nothing, and they're gets forgotten and stuff like that. But man, since the first time I met you, you said all these types of things, and you're the, how do you say it? You're part of the special people in crypto, because you're the ones of the people that say things, and they and that, man. So that's actually really great to know. And also, let's talk about more, like when you talk about yourself, the motivation, but let's talk about the entire team. I know that there are more people in, so for this 109% that already don't know the team, or maybe we want to hear it from you again, could you tell us more about the core team of Slappy?
Oh yeah, and we are two-person right now. The cat mom and Miyoshi. You will never see the Miyoshi. It's impossible. We are not seeing him a lot. He is the developer part and also with the cat mom, but cat mom is dealing with the all develop part. And I am also the CEO and the founder of the Slappy Cat Coin, and I am dealing with the all the community's problem. What can I do for them? What if there is any problem? I'm trying to solve it, and also picking the admins and all social media things. And especially Cat Mom is working on the developer part and the problems about the contract and suffer parts and dealing with this. Also, as you know, we didn't make any audit on this, and
Mm-hmm.
because we feel like we don't need it. Like we are super suffer, and we don't need to prove anyone to how much suffer we are. And that's why I want to thank them personally, the Cat Mom and Miyoshi. They did an amazing job. And that's all. That's all we are doing right now. Also, um, we have implemented the new things in this contract, and I believe we will explain it in the next steps.
That's amazing, man. That's amazing. And what you say over there is really important, for you managing to get a successful fair launch, even without an audit, even without any type of batch at Pixel. That's something that doesn't happen every day. And actually, when we started talking again, and you said, "Hey, I'm doing this project again," and I think I'd ask you, "Hey, man, are you not doing like any batches?" And you said, "No, because I am the batch," something like that, right? I
Yes,
am the
I
batch,
am the
yeah. I
best.
am the badge, exactly. The track record that I have is something that it's important for me. And man, it's different. It's different, but it's actually pretty nice. So to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty nice. No, I'm not gonna lie about that. But what we want to know more about now is if we can discuss more about the project itself, brother. We would like to know more about Slappy itself. Like Slappy, what is a Slappy? Is it just a pure meme token? Is there a utility coming up in the future? Does it has like a social or charity aspect? We would like to know everything that we should know about Slappy coming from you.
Slappy is actually based on meme, of course. And like I said, our target is make laugh. And this is our first utility, and the first utility is always always coming with the community. So the community is the creating something. If the community start to create something about the fun, memes, jokes, people laughing each other, and you know what? In our first day, someone was eating yogurt on the our voice chat, and that's how you can create a community in my opinion. Like if someone eating yogurt over there and we were watching it, oh nice CJ, you're eating yogurt, that you're amazing. I mean that part is okay right now. The first utility is our community and we create great one, and I believe it's going to be like huge, and I believe we're going to give some mark on the crypto. The next one is AI. We just implemented the same AI we did before, and the AI is working perfectly, and people are asking questions about the AI actually, and it's still in the um, test, but it's working perfectly. There is no problem on it, and we will of course update it day by day. And we are on this right now. Also, we're looking for several partnerships, and we have talked with the Baby Doge team yesterday or day before yesterday. I don't remember clear. And we have implemented their widget on our website, so it helps our burn also. So we are doing great. Actually, our utilities are working great right now. But I will not gonna do that like super utility coin because we are not the solution of the crypto,
Okay.
and we cannot do that. Like we cannot better Ethereum, we cannot better BNB or something like that. If someone says like we are gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and there will be the most utility. If there is no community, it's not gonna be point. It's nothing's gonna happen. No one will know it. So that's why we will continue to grow up with the community, and we will listen their every opinion every single day. And actually, there is a great opinions and there is great ideas coming from them, and we are trying to follow them. So this utilities means like we will follow the AI for the better life, for better answers for every people, because I mentioned that before. Humankind is like step two right now, not step one,
Yeah.
not the most important thing right now. The AI is the most important thing in the world right now because you can have the every answer without any hesitation and without any deception. So we believe this is going to be the best thing in the world, and not only the crypto, but in the world. So that's why Elon changed the name of the Twitter. That's why it's because it can become an X right now. So
That's
everything's
great,
look
man.
great right now. Yeah, this is our point.
Yeah, that's really great, man. To be honest, I love the concept, and like I said, I am always supporting, and I love dropping calls for your project, and I love having you here, man. To be honest, you know that you're more than welcome to come up any time you want. To be honest, man. But we talk about the team, we talk about the project, and we want to know, like, for example, now, let's talk about the short term. What are the goals that you're planning on the short term? By goals, I mean, marketing strategy, maybe, some of the priorities that you have. For example, hey, I want to like grow my community, or I'm going to go do like community stuff, or giveaways or contests or things like that. Like, I would like to know what's your short term play with Slappy right at the moment. What are your next steps?
Well, actually, it's actually day 5, and it is short enough, I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah,
So
exactly. But you know that people in crypto they live fast. Everything's
yes,
accelerated here. Like 5 days look like, for example, months. Man, it's crazy.
exactly, exactly. Like 5 days, we have did a lot of BSC trending for uh for more people to know, on BSC side. And also, we are talking. Actually, we are trying to set up the AMA very long time because you didn't have time, I didn't have time, and it goes away. And we are actually a lot of calls have helped us. And I don't know what's the marketing about crypto like. As you know, I'm not gonna go for the billboards or something. But I believe the most important thing is stay with them and talk with the another groups, talk with each other. And if we will continue that way, probably in the short term we will success. And also, we are in a lot of website right now, including CoinScope. If you can check the CoinScope right now, we are number one. And if you can check the other webs, for example, Skeleton website, we are number two. And we are going that way because we want to be available all the place, and we are trying to be visible on the place. And as you can see, our Twitter is blowing up every day. But like I said, it's all happening because of the community. Because I just have two hands and one mouth, man. I can talk, I can type, but the more is coming from the community. If you can create a community like 400 person, and that 400 person work for their own bag and with the love, of course, and there will become another 400%, 400 people, and it goes and goes away. If you can check the every big project, it's starting like this. Like they are not doing huge marketing, they are not spreading everywhere. It's not happening. It's just happening like starting with a small fire, and then it's blowing up. And this is my target, and I believe we are doing that right now. And thanks to community for that again, because they are doing a lot. Like wherever I go, I'm seeing myself. It's weird, but it's cute also. That is
That's
my short
amazing.
term plan. Actually, if I will hit the end of the week like 1,000 holder, that will be like a dream for me.
Man, that's a great dream, and I think that you're close to that. It's not like so. You're not very far away from that, to be honest. So you should keep on pushing and doing things right. I think that you're going to be able to get out like very very fast. To be honest, I'm not going to lie,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Let me just check this out. I wanted to know. Let me see. Let me
Oh,
see.
by
Let
the
me
way,
see.
uh,
Yeah, sure.
one of my admin, also one of my good friend, wants to be doxed himself. Can we allow it?
Yeah, of course. Let me unmute him. I don't know who is. What's his
Nikita, the
username?
YouTube producer, he's super funny by the way.
Let me just find Nikita. 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 Is he part of your team or his partner? How's he
He's
related
one
to
of our
Slappy?
he's one of our greatest supporter, and also he's one of our admins. So everyone is the one of part of team actually. Every single holder is one of my team. Okay.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't muted him. Hey, Nikita, how's it going, man?
Hey guys, let me let me just get into my car. I will
Yeah, sure.
turn on the lights and give you some insight because I've been listening to this AMA for a while now, and I completely understand dry bit. I understand your point of view, and also I understand the point of view of this project. So, okay, I'm gonna turn on the camera. Give me a second. All right, I'm not sure if you can see me clearly, but my name is Nikita, and I represent the Russian crypto community. You know, millions of people actually. I do research in crypto every day. I actually have a team dedicated to that. Actually, I have a team dedicated to doing research on Binance Smart Chain as well as Ethereum, and I have a network of connections my friends in crypto, and seeing as me, I am doxxed. I'm a real person with a real name. I
Yeah.
usually stick to other people who are also doxxed. So I've learned about um, I've learned about Slappy Cat from one of my friends, doxxed friends actually, and I get recommendations like these, like thousands every day. But this one I looked into because immediately, like when I went to Pink Sale, I saw that the developer left a note on his previous project. So that was like the aspect of trust and transparency, which I really, really value. In my years in crypto, and I treat crypto in a very professional way because I'm doxxed and everything. So um, after that, I joined the Telegram group of Slappy Cat, and what I saw in the Telegram group, there was a VC open with the dev just like constantly clanking on the keyboard. It kind of reminded me of the crypto vibes back from 2021. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna invest a small bag into this. I went into the project way after the private sale, and right now I've invested way more than I can remember into this project. Like I have many max bags in this project, and I keep my transactions very, very small so nobody can tell. But like what I do, like if I do the transactions, if I buy for Slappy Cat, I do it to support the project. Like I actually read the charts and I do like strategic buybacks on my end. And just because I see the transparency and the level of trust in this project, which is really, really high. I've been learning from some of the top people in crypto, Changpeng Zhao, just as an example, and the fact that this project is connected to charity is like it was like 80%. I think it cements the the success of this project in the long term. I understand that you're looking at short-term goals and you're looking at long-term goals. So I'm going to start with the short-term goals. Right now, if you analyze BSC blockchain, there is no other project with a cat name in it that is as recognized as Slappy Cat. That's firstly. Secondly, the National Cat Day is coming after tomorrow. It's coming on August 8th, which will create quite a big, hype for the cat name tokens on a Binance Smart Chain. That's the third. Fourthly, there's this element of having 0% buy tax for this coin. So, which means that if you decide to buy $100 worth of Slappy Cat coins, for example, right now, or 1,000, you will get exactly that amount of coins. There is no tax for buying, right? And finally, if you look at Shiba if you look at any other successful token on BSC or Ethereum right now, it has two strong components to it. It's either the community or marketing, right? Or both of them, right? If you look at Shiba, there's marketing and community. And what I do from my side as an investor who is really invested into a project, not just like financially, but I invest my time and I invest my energy. I show up for this AMA specifically because I see the future in this project. The dev is really, really like I said in another whale group. The dev is a working horse. He is investing a lot of his personal time, a lot of his personal funds into this project. That's one point. Secondly, is like if you look at this project in like long term time, then I would argue that the philanthropy aspect of a project can go a really, really long way. Because if I told you right now to invest into charity, you would be like, hey, charity is something, it's like a hobby for, for rich people, right? It's the same thing as trying to sell you a Bitcoin back in 2010, in 2010. Like imagine trying to sell a Bitcoin to somebody in 2010. At 2010, everybody would say like, "Hey, this is Bitcoin, and like it's also shady. It's black market, and it doesn't look good." It's the same way about charity right now, because right now the humanity, the society, is not really living in pain. I mean, of course, many of us, we are struggling with financial situation, like with personal funds. That is why we do crypto, right? But what if I told you that charity right now is a sleeping giant, that in 1 or 2 or 3 years from now, everybody will be talking about charity because the humanity will stumble upon a really, really tough point, a really tough spot internationally, and everybody will start to think like, hey, what if we can, start to take care uh, of animals, of children, or like planting trees and stuff like that. Because right now humanity is pretty good in oxygen. We have enough of oxygen. We get pretty good amount of love and affection from our pets. But what if I told you that in 5 and 10 years from now, the fact, like the idea of getting a cat as a pet for your house would be a very, very rare thing? Because like I live in Bali and I know that the kitty, there's such a term as kitty crisis. What means is like 90% of all kittens born into Bali, they die to some sort of like a weird Indonesian virus, like kitty virus. And a lot of like, the kittens and doggies as well, they die to this virus. And right now, people just don't seem to care about it. But in 1 or 2 years from now, people will be genuinely asking each other questions like, what can we do today to protect the animal species right now? So if you do charity right now, as opposed to 2 or 3 years from now, if you do it right now, you are at the very beginning of a trend that will become reality in 1, 2, or 3 years from now, because we are getting there. And this is why I believe that Slappy Cat is a true sleeping gem on the market, because you have transparent developer, you have transparent team with me and other people who are willing to get doxxed. And on top of that, you have a token that is attached to charity as a trend of like, as a sleeping giant that will wake up in 1, 2, or 3 years from now. So this is long-term benefit. Me personally, I've grown a project from $800 market cap all the way to $92 million market cap in 45 days. And that project was charity based. So I have somewhat of a knowledge and connection in this space with the charity coins and stuff. I'm also connected with a Russian community of crypto. In my partner's Telegram group, we have over 150,000 people in the community ready to support a charity project. And my Russian friend, the blogger who has 700,000 followers on Instagram, has posted Slappy Cat in his private group at the very launch. And he's going to continue his support of this project if he sees growth. So imagine 140,000 or 150,000 people aping into a project right now. Like, what kind of market cap you can push it to? Like, if you look right now at Slappy Cat Coin, it is sitting at between 35 to 40,000 market cap. Imagine if we all collectively can push it to 1 million market cap, to 3 million market cap. So that is over 100x to your deposit. So imagine, like, whenever you buy and sell your tokens at Slappy Cat Coin, you know that 2% will go towards charity. That you know that you've left your footprint in the history of our planet, and it can go really, 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 really long way. And it's just like, I believe that this project will get to 5 million market cap by the end of this quarter of this year. And with this developer, with this community, with this marketing that they do, they're very, very secretive and very, very, should I say, they do strategic marketing. And whatever move that they take, they do strategically. They don't want to just spend the entire marketing wallet into some stupid trending page. They know how to do it right. And I know that the person who is, the person behind this project is a Slappy Cat father. He's a cat person. And if you're a cat person, you will do anything to support the cats in this world. So yeah, that is just my 2 cents into the vision of this project. This is why I am fully into this project. I've invested over 10 BNB into this project over my multiple wallets, and I will be holding, because I believe in this project, and I believe that you can only, you can get so much by aping into a project that is promising you hundreds and thousands of access, right? But if you actually do good for the world, if you actually provide for the world, and if you actually give for the world, the returns that you will be getting from that are much bigger than 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 of access to your deposits. It's just I'm speaking from my perspective, because I've invested over $500,000 into charity, and I know that this project will stand by its word, and this project will do right by its investors.
Amazing words, Nikita. To be honest, you're a great speaker, and I love everything that you said. And I think that Slappy Cat Father and Slappy Project are actually should be really happy to have you there, supporting them and pushing them and everything. To be honest, like I said, you said some great stuff, and I'm happy, that you're part on their train, and you're also pushing and doing your best to promote the project, because I think the same as you guys. I think that this project has a lot of room to grow, a lot of potential, and this is just the beginning. But Nikita, thank you very much for your kind words. I'm going to shift to the community questions, because right now we gotta do some questions from the community. And are you there, Slappy Cat Father? Hey.
Yeah, this is one of our greatest holder, also one of the greatest admins. So he's actually explained everything what I'm thinking. I want to meet people like this. I want the people.
Yeah.
I want the people meet like you. That was my main goal, and it seems like I did it.
Man, to be honest, totally, because that he was amazing, great speaker, great things he said, and I'm happy that he's over there, with you pushing. To be honest, really great. But let's go with the community questions, okay? We had a lot of community questions, and I'm going to start allowing them so we can have a good time. Okay, guys,
Sure.
we
This is the
already
best
talked about
part.
the team. Yeah, we talked about the team. We talked about the project. Nikita also spoke, and we spoke about a lot of things. But I need you to start asking the best questions right now. So we're gonna start. Let me just raise your hands, guys. We have a lot of people today. Wow, a lot of people today.
Really?
Yeah, man, we have 105 participants, and there's a lot of people raising their hands up. So let's
Oh,
go with.
they're gonna kill me.
No, don't worry. Let's go with Emmanuel. Emmanuel, you're allowed to speak, brother.
So hello everyone.
Hey,
Am I
Emmanuel,
audible?
how are you?
Oh, thank you
Yeah,
very
you're
much for this
audible, man.
opportunity. Yeah. Thank you very much. So my
No problem,
question
man.
is, my question
Yeah.
is based on the fact that Slappy Cat is a community-driven project that encourages community participation, just like it said in the white paper. So when I went through the group and found out that there's been no contest like meme contest, shoe contest, and even buy contest. So how do you plan on encouraging community participation?
First of all,
Great
I will never
question.
do. First of all, I will never do any buy contest because I believe it is not. It's not in. It's not even fitting in my head. Like, if I will do a buy contest, like 10 person can buy, and maybe 11 person can buy, but 12 person can buy more than that, and then 11
Yeah.
person will be set and they can sell. It will create a buy pressure, a sell pressure. I don't want it, and I don't want to force the people to buy. It is the project from the community driven, just like you said. So
Yeah.
we will continue that way. And on the other hand, of course, we will do a meme contest. But just you mentioned that ideas, it's coming from the past, and I believe there are almost every project doing that. And is it working every time? No. So that's why I'm waiting the right time about that. About the meme project, just Nikita mentioned that about a minute ago, and the cat day is coming. So we
Okay.
will do we will do meme contest in the cat day, and of course we will reward the community, and we will follow this way. And I believe the other ways. And if it's not fun, I shouldn't. I don't feel like if it's not the result will be not gonna be fun. I don't want to do that personally. But and the buy contest is not one of them. Buy contest is creating another something weird in
Okay.
my opinion.
Okay.
But we will
Okay.
go
All
with the
right.
meme contest, of course.
All right. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Awesome question.
Yeah, awesome question. Thank you very much, Emmanuel. Thank you very much, brother. So let me see who else has a good question for today. We have Sap Parker. Sap Parker. Oh, wow. My camera is turned off, but I don't know why. Let me just turn it back again. I don't know
Hello,
what is
sir.
it. Why is it? Oh wait. Oh, okay, Sap Parker, you're allowed to speak. Then I'll fix my camera.
Thanks, sir. How are you?
Doing
Hi,
great, brother.
Zapar. Can I ask you first
So,
a
okay,
question?
okay. So
Is your
my
came
question
from
is,
the
I
Spider-Man?
noticed that in, yes, sir.
Wait, Sap Parker, Slappy Cat father wanted to ask you a question.
Yeah,
Okay.
is your name came from the Peter Parker or?
No, sir. Is my
Okay, no problem.
Like Peter Parker, nice.
Zapper Parker, maybe.
yeah. So my question is, I noticed that
Yes.
in Slappy Coin website, your goal is to create a meme coin project that will make people's lives easier, and the interesting thing is that it will help animals. My question is, how will this technology make people's lives easier, and what technology will help or equip animals? Please explain that.
Of course. This is also a great question. Actually, we are living it right now. We're just not realizing it for a very long time. As you can see, I don't know where are you from, but we are talking without any hesitation or without using anything. We can talk to each other and we can share our ideas in here. That wasn't happening in the 19s. For that, you have to send a mail and you have to wait minimum 20 days just get an answer for this question. And we are living in it. And also AI technology is working on it. Every AI technology is doing better than that. And if you have any question in your mind, you don't have to ask me. You're just going to AI and saying what is it, and he's answering clear and correct answer. So that technology also is coming in our life so fast, and we just cannot realize it in like because everything is so fast. Just like the guys I mentioned that before. That's how crypto is the fastest thing in the world already. So you can be rich in 10 minutes later, or you can be poor. So in that fast, everything is fast. So of course, technology will catch up that too. Technology will create that too. And we are so glad to part of it with the Slappy Cat Coin. And this is one of our greatest utility in that.
So, sir, how do you want to generate revenue for your project, and how can it be mutually beneficial for both you and the investors?
It's not gonna be beneficial for me. It never will be beneficial for me, actually. It's only beneficial for the community. It's like if no one sells my project, I will earn zero. So, because my buy takes is zero. Like the Nikita mentioned that, like if you buy 100, you will get 100. That's it. So, this is our plan actually. We are on our plan. Am I speaking right? I'm speaking right now for the community to buy my project, right? In one point, it's going there. So this is how we're gonna grow up. This is how we're gonna spread our word in all crypto space. And also, like, we will make donations a lot. We will try to save the lives a lot. We will try to help the animals a lot. And if we will manage that goals, uh, there will be already profit. Everyone will be in the profit in this situation because we will know we help the poor people. We will know we help the animals, and this is my greatest. This will be my greatest profit already. And about the community, if they hold, they will win. Jesus says that. I don't know if it's true or not.
Thanks, sir. Thanks, David, sir. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you very
Thank for the
much,
great
man.
questions.
Thank you for a great question. Yes, Sub Parker. That has nothing to do with Peter Parker.
Yes.
Let me see who we have. Let me just find someone interesting. Nightwolf. Nightwolf, you're allowed to speak, man. Nightwolf. You there?
I'm audible.
Yeah, you're audible, man.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Yep.
Hey.
All right. So my question. Can I go on to my question?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. So I just want to ask, do you consider community feedback or requests during the creation of your products in order to expand on fresh ideas for your projects? Many projects fail because the target audience and clients are not understood. So how do you know? So how would you like to know if we do?
Actually, the idea is coming from the community, not from me. And this is how we are growing up right now. And because I am just the one guy, I have maybe a lot of idea. In 5 days, we have already accomplished a lot of things. But the most important thing is ideas are mostly coming from the community. So that if you in a good project, in the good community-driven project, actually, you have to listen to the community. You have to listen to them. Maybe they were right, maybe they were wrong. But if they're wrong, you have to tell them you're wrong. If they're right, you have to listen to them. If you can manage to execute it, you have to. And this is how we are growing up already. They don't have to listen to me, but I'm just the one guy. I'm just the one guy with having fun around. That's all. Hello?
Does that answer your question, Nightwolf?
Yes. Thanks for giving me the opportunity.
For sure, man. Thank you for the question.
Just like right now, and you're asking a question, and I had to answer it. And I'm not asking. I'm not going to ask the questions for the community, like what you gonna do? Why don't you hold? Or I'm not asking those questions. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying like it's not the part of the community driving project. If the community driving the project, community should, not me.
Yeah, totally, man. Totally. So let me just take Congressman. Congressman, you're allowed to speak, man. Congressman. Are you there, man?
Hi, hi guys. Am I audible?
Yeah, my brother, we can hear you.
Okay. Great presentation so far. And my question is, how does how does the team plan to balance an entertainment aspect of being a meme coin while also focusing on meaningful contribution to the society?
I really don't understand your
Did
voice
you get that?
a lot.
Okay. How does the team plan to balance the fun and entertainment aspect of being a meme coin while also focusing on meaningful contribution to the society?
Actually, I'm not doing
I
anything about it.
uh yeah, so the he's basically asking, the balance between being in a fun project and actually contributing something meaningful to society. That's his question.
Can I answer to that one?
Go ahead, Nikita. Thank you.
Yeah. There's I'm sure a lot of you guys have been studying the laws of the universe, karma, and all that stuff. Let me take a look at it this way. Picture like any worthwhile business in the world right now. Like, what do you think of? Like, if you think of a successful business, what do you think of? I'm sure you would think of Apple, Amazon, Nike, something like that, right? Am I correct?
Yes.
Congressman, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, let me set up the device. Yeah, so if you look at every successful company in the world right now, what do? They provide a product that is needed by the people, right? So if you look at Apple, what do they produce? They produce iPhones, right? They produce iPads, they produce AirPods, they produce MacBooks. They produce stuff that is needed by humankind. So if you invest into the needs of the world, then you provide for the needs of the world. And let me tell you, the niche for philanthropy and the niche for providing to the orphanages or pet shelters around the world, it is a very small niche. And the amount of resources that is needed for this niche is it's very, very big. And imagine, like, if we would deal with activists like nature or ecology activists, and they would request having a big community to be invested into their charity endeavors, into their charity initiatives. The demand for projects like Slappy Cat Coin would be very, very big, because not many people invest into charity. Like, look at if you think of the people who invest into charity around the world, who are these people? I'm sure the answer would be Mr. Beast, Elon Musk, Andrew Tate, people like that. The very, very big people, respected people, and they invest into charity. And if you ask yourself a question, like, these people, they're all sitting at like millions and billions of dollars. Why do they invest crazy amounts of money into charity? Well, because if you think of it this way, imagine like you have like infinite supply of money, like you have billions and billions of dollars to your account. What would you do? Like you've already invested into anything that you can imagine. Like you've bought all the real estate, you've bought all the cars that you want to buy. So what is it? Like you're still sitting at a very, very big batch of money. Like what would you invest into? And the answer is simple. You would invest into charity, because everybody who is becoming rich, you know, like there's this phenomenon of champagne problem. What is a champagne problem? It is a problem that every person who is becoming rich, they all come across this problem, because like you have all the money in this world, like you can buy anything, and you've already bought anything. Like where do you invest your money into when you are rich? Everybody is investing their money into charity. Like if you look at some of the biggest people in the industry, Leonardo DiCaprio, Lionel Messi, all of these people, they invest crazy amounts of money into charity, millions and millions of dollars into charity. Why do they do that? Because they want to make sense of this life. Because at some point, you come to a point where you're sitting at billions of dollars and you just want to figure out, like, why am I not happy with these billions? Like, what can I do with these billions to make my existence fulfilled and make myself happy? And they invest billions of dollars into charity, into research, and all that stuff. So the reason that the percentage of the earnings from this project go into charity is to ensure that big investors, like very, very big investors, like Leonardo DiCaprio and Lionel Messi, those kind of people will be invested into crypto projects like that, into projects that actually want to leave a positive impact on the world.
That's amazing.
It is the only way to invite the very, very big investors into the project. Not just the people who are looking to invest $2,000 and then just like take $4,000 in return. Those will be the people who invest $2 million into a good cause, knowing that they still have the token, and like 2 or 3% of their investments goes into leaving a positive impact in the world.
That's great, Nikita. Thank you very much for that answer. That very complete answer. It was just amazing. I love everything that you're saying. Sorry that I interrupted you, but we're running, short of time, and I would like more people to get to ask some more questions. But thank you very much for that detailed answer. It was actually pretty good, man. Like I said before, you're a great speaker.
By the way, guys, the next AMA will be Nikita, not me, not anymore. I just want you to know, Nikita is better than me. I'm just cutting. I'm just giving the simple answers. This guy's
you're
know
also
what
good,
they're
man.
doing.
You're also good, brother. Don't worry. But let's keep with the questions, guys. We have a Lucky today. Lucky D Best. Lucky D Best, what's your question for today?
I think I know him.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity to ask my question. Okay, I hope I'm audible.
Yeah, you're audible,
man.
How
are you?
Thanks. So my first question. I went to your website and I saw you have 2 phases in your website. And in the phase 1, you mentioned something about CMC and CoinGecko listing. So I just wanted to know if you guys are planning on listing on any Chinese platform. That's my first question.
Any Chinese platform? Sorry, I didn't understand the question in the last part.
Yeah, he was asking if you're planning to get listed in any Chinese platform.
Like Moontalk?
I don't know many Chinese platforms, to be honest.
Me
I'm not
too.
going to lie. But I think he was talking more about the Chinese market and the Chinese, on the Chinese market, Chinese group, and Chinese communities.
Actually, Yeah, Chinese marketing about like I believe Avedex I and Moontalk is the most important ones, I believe, and we have listed both of them. And do you know any different one? Which one?
Oh, he
It
was
was a
rapping.
remix.
Lucky, does that answer your question, man?
Hope you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, it does. Can I ask my second question?
Sure.
Yeah, you can ask a second question for sure, man.
All right. So I also saw in the website, in the phase 2 of the website, that you guys are planning to create a play to end game. So I also want to know if you can give us like a hint, or rather, let me say description on how the game is going to be like.
Okay.
Sure. Actually, let me check our website. I'm sure we write it on the phase 3. So we still have a lot of time for it, and we didn't start the development. We didn't even start the development yet, and it's gonna be the phase 2. If we will pass this pace, and this is all about the roadmap right now. We didn't even listen to CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko yet. If we will continue this way and we will reach our goals, and then we will talk about the P2E games. And like the Drive it means, like Drive it said, this is the fastest place in the world right now. Everything is so fast. So if there will be any update about it, and if there will be any super update, like I don't want to miss that. So that's why we didn't have any development yet about the P2E games, because I'm not gonna be the P2E game already. It's just one of my plan. I just want the people make fun of it, and the rewards are not gonna be like $100, $200 in the first place. And it's just like people have enjoy it and people have fun. Maybe if they will invest $100, maybe they will earn like $2, $3 in a day. And the point will be about the P2E games will be fun, not for the earn. Actually, earn. Maybe I should make it play to fun, P2F, and it will be
All
like
right.
that. I don't have any intro right now because actually it's not my one of my major plan. Like I don't want to be the P2 coin. It's just gonna be one of my because we're saying like we are a meme coin, right? And meme coins must be fun. And what's the most important fun thing? Like games. Games. Even if we are talking each other, we are playing a game actually.
Hope that answered your question, Lucky.
Yeah,
That
it
was a good
does.
one.
Yeah, thanks. I was just asking because I love games so much. I'm a fan of game. If you guys maybe later in the future create the game, please give us an update.
Of course, of course. I am updating about everything in my community. Even if I will go out, my community knows that joke, and even if I'm going to shower, my community knows it.
That's great, man. That's great. So let's go with a couple more questions. Let me just see who else we got. Let me see. We have a lot of people over here. I'm giving guys the opportunity to new people today, guys. Right? If you didn't see, that's something that I'm giving right now. So, Crypto Captain, you're allowed to speak, brother. Crypto Captain, you're allowed to speak. What's your question for today? Are you there, Crypto Captain? No, I think he's not. Oh, yeah. Hey, Crypto Captain, how's it going, man? No, I think he's not there. Crypto
Let's
Captain,
take
sorry.
one more question, and if the people still have their question, they can come to our group and they can ask. We will be on the voice chat. Even if I'm not there, Nikita and other guys will be there. Let's take 3 more questions.
Okay, brother, of course, yeah, as many as you want. Don't worry, don't worry. Let's go. Let me just check with. Let's just hear from. Let's see, Rayhan. Rayhan, you're allowed to speak, man. What's your question for today?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Hi.
Okay, so in your website you have mentioned you will be like sex and sex for sex allocation will be at
Oli, andate.
10%.
Now,
Andrea, dámelo y Coli, andate. Dámelo y Coli, andate. Te lo estoy diciendo ahora, dale.
Cannot you hear me properly?
Oh, sorry
not
guys,
actually.
I was talking here when my microphone turned on. Guys, Rayhan, can you repeat the question? Sorry, please.
You have mentioned you will be like sex. So apart from sex listing, so what you have planned for to like grab more investor and pump your charts?
What's my plan for the chart?
Apart from sex listing, what you have planned?
I don't want to be hurry about the I don't want to talk. Actually, I don't want to be hurry about the listings. I don't want to be the list in 5 days in 5 different exchange because, and if you cannot be like, if you will jump in the bigger games without get grow enough, they will be hurt you. If I will list somewhere, I can list several sex right now. It's okay. Like you can pay them $1,000, $2,000, and you can list them. It's okay. But I don't want that. We just have to create the community first. Like we have to create maybe 5,000 holders. Then we can talk about the sex listing. Actually, I don't want to pay the like no volume sex listing. So if I will go to play, I will go play big about the listings. Therefore, we have to follow our roadmap. We have to list in the CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko first, and then everything will become step by step. About the pump the chart, the situation it's not on my hand, man. It was never on my hand already. I will do something every day. I will try to tell people every day. I will tweet about every day. I will develop to my project every day, just like I'm doing 5 days. But in the end, people will decide buy or not. That's how community driven tokens will do. Because if I will, for example, I can give you an example for it. Let's say I have 10 BNB in my marketing wallet. I can go to my chart and I can buy them with the full of the coins right now. It's going to pump, right? And what's going to be the benefit for the community? They will sell and that. That's why it's not on. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch the chart. I don't want to say do anything about the chart because in that case, I'm not gonna be the community driven token. I'm gonna be the Slappy Cat founder driven token. I don't want that. That's why pump and dump situations belong to the community. And however, I will of course I will do marketing every day. Just we are doing right now actually, and I will do every kind of development in my project if I will see any benefit on it. And we will follow this way, man. That's why we are a long-term project. That's why we are not a pump and dump coin.
Yes, I got the solid statement. And so I have asked this question in several. So most of them are like saying some bullish thing, but I got you from the solid statement. So thanks for your answer and thanks, Drive
You're welcome. Actually, even before the listed DEX tools, I was asking everyone because it's marketing. It will go from the marketing gold and it's for BNB. Even for 4 BNB, I have to ask the community, should I do that? And what do you think, guys? But just because I promised the 1 day earlier, I just did that. I didn't even want to do that because before the asked community because this is how we can do. This is how we can be part of. This is how I can make them my family because even in the family situations like you're asking everything your father dad or your brother or your sister should we do that should we buy this house should we sell this car this is how you can rule the community and this is how you can be come together. Drive it, your mic is off right now.
Oh, thank you. And gladly I
I
told
was
you,
right.
I forgot that I had the camera turned off, to be honest. I forgot about that because I had Telegram open and I couldn't see me and I thought it was turned on, and now that I re-entered I thought that it was actually turned off. So sorry for that, guys. You know that I love
It's like
having
I tried to
my
read your lips, but I couldn't manage that.
yeah,
So.
brother. But hey, let's wrap this up. We had you for quite a while over here. Guys, thank you very much for joining today's AMA with Slappy Cat Father. We all know that his project is rocking out, guys. He's delivering great amount of X's for the ones that invested in the fair launch, and he had an ATH of, it was 18x, I think. Slappy, I'm correct?
Yes.
It was 18x. That's something huge, guys, huge at all. So I think that the future is looking bright on this one, and I don't want you to miss it. You know that I'm a huge fan of the project myself, and of course I'm going to keep on supporting, guys, okay? But Slappy, you have the microphone once again, so you can give your closing statement, and then we're gonna wrap this up.
I want to make the same statement I did before. Stay away from the cats. They are so evil, guys. Don't forget that. We are evil, and this is our point. Guys, by the way, thank you for everyone to join our AMA. And I will be in the group all the time already. Maybe a couple hours, not today, and then I will be there, of course. If you will have any question, if you have any hesitate on your mind, please come to our group, ask us. And thank you for participation. That's all. Thank you.
That's awesome, guys. Awesome. Thank you very much, Slappy Cat Father. Guys, thank you very much for joining in today. We had more than 100 participants in the BC, and that's huge, guys, because that's a Sunday, and being on a Sunday with so much participants, that's something completely great. So, Slappy, I think that a lot of your community came in, here and said, hey, we're here. So you actually show that you have an amazing community. So congratulations on that, man, because like I said, having this attendance on a Sunday is not that easy. Not at all.
Yeah.
Slappy Cat Coin. I'm dropping a message.
Probably lots of them doesn't know this is Sunday.
Yeah,
just like me.
Exactly. Most of us don't know what day it is. So let me just find it here, plus 100 and let's go. And I've just dropped, guys, a message on the group. You can all like and comment that to show support to Pitch Cat. Okay, guys, like and reply to that comment, of course, because let's support this great project. So everyone that comes in here in the call channel, they're going to see that we're actually supporting them. So Slappy Cat Father, it was a pleasure to have you again, and I know that you will be coming back. So let's keep it up, man. I'm going to be following. I'm going to be updating on everything that you do. I'm going to be calling that. You know that you have my full support from me and from my community.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Have a great Sunday. Bye-bye.